So here's the thing. RPGs are a lot harder to make than I thought. Even though I did one a while back, I did it all on my own. But I mean, there's a ton of loopholes and spelling errors and things like that because I'm not that guy. But the design aspect of it is probably the easiest. I think the balancing and all that other stuff is what makes it really difficult. So what that means is an update on where 5th Ed is. 5th Ed is just fixing my desk. A file was about to fall over. 5th Ed is actually in pretty good shape. Hey, actual updates. So we hired a new developer to go through the 5th Ed book and make sure that everything is together real quick. He's killing it in terms of time, and this is great. So we've got all the races and everything has been sort of rebalanced and rejigged to make sense. The Eltharian Knight makes sense now. We made some boo-boos before. It wasn't quite as clear and crisp as it needed to be. Now that we've had a bit of a team shift, we're able to focus on making sure it works. So it works out. Our focus is to get the 5th Ed PDF out to you guys by the next update. That way you have a brand new, cleaner PDF to work with. Beyond that, we might just send the 5th Ed book out to print before the Pathfinder book because they are 2 different print cycles anyway. And then we can at least fulfill one half of the Kickstarter. I know, Pathfinder people, I'm so sorry. But here's the question I want to field to you, and I'm hoping you can participate in the comments to talk about this. We all know that Pathfinder's coming out with a 2nd edition. At Gen Con this year, they're releasing the test book. I know this, we've ordered a bunch of books, we've got it all put together. Do we want to wait until the test book comes out, or do we want to, and I mean, this isn't like if one person says, yes, let's wait, we're going to wait, and this, by no means, this is kind of like an all-in kind of thing. Do we want to wait for the print version of it, and then you guys can participate in the upgrade to the print version? Or do you want, like, we'll still do the PDF and the layout and stuff like that for you, and we'll give you a digital, which will be a lot quicker to fulfill, to be honest. But then we would make a list of those who bought the Pathfinder book, and we will honor that list, and when we get the 2nd edition materials and convert it to Legacy of Mana, then we are going to be launching another Kickstarter down the line for that particular book. We would honor giving you the printed version of that book and the digital version of that book as if you kicked it here as a recompense for waiting for it to come out. So there's like a delayed reward, and so that is basically what we're offering, but we really want to know what the feedback is before we make those decisions. That doesn't mean we're slowing down on the design element of it. It just means that, you know, because the design still needs to be done, there are still going to be people that will want to play 1st Ed Pathfinder. I mean, role-playing games are the way they are. There are people in the cafe that still play Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, right? 2nd edition, just straight up. So, yeah, that's it. So the next thing is just a little fun thing. Let me know down below what your favorite RPG system is, especially when it comes to D&D version or something like that. I'd love to know. Just curious about all the different role-playing systems that are out there. And lastly, if you're a big fan of Terminator, we've got a Kickstarter going. Our company doesn't kickstart it, but Elk Studio and Riverhorse is kickstarting Terminator Genesis. And the same writer that's involved in a lot of the writing here, in the actual the narrative side of it, not the mechanical side, is working on the fiction for, so John Helfers is working on the fiction for the Mission Guide, and Terminator Genesis, Rise of the Resistance, we are the designers of. It's on Kickstarter now. Just take a look at the link. If it's your jam, hey, back it. If it's not, do us a favor, share it, like it, do whatever you can to get it out to the rest of the world, to the other Terminator fans that you know that are out there. Thanks for watching.